Let's do this story standing up.
Straight
Let's just
up.
get rid of the chairs. So as I'm listening to the tape, I asked my wife, "Do we have documentation that this, that this all happened?" And unfortunately, yeah. Like this is horrific. As you as her mother, right?
Yes.
How do you explain? I mean, I don't know where to start. The raping, having genital herpes, and we're talking a young age. I can't say exactly how young, but we're talking about a young girl. To have all this going on, and not even talking about the head lice and eating out of the garbage and
Eating
things
out
like
of
this.
the garbage. What the
How
fuck?
could this possibly happen?
Well, Steve, I can tell you like this, it's all a made-up story. My daughter was well taken care of. I love my daughter with all my heart.
Do you agree that something happened to her, though?
If a doctor has stated that something has happened to her, then something must have happened to her. But it was not by my
I mean,
fiance.
kids don't catch genital herpes by
No,
themselves.
they do not. No, they do not.
Wow, that's
No.
crazy, bro.
My fiance would never touch her in any way like that, and I sure as hell would not let anything
What do you
happen
look
to
Do
my
you
like?
believe
daughter.
that your daughter said that your fiance did something to her?
If she did say that, she was coached to say it by them.
Wow.
So she never came to you and said,
No.
"Hey, he's doing this to me."
Nope.
How is your relationship with your daughter?
We are very close. She's my world. All my kids are. She's a mama's girl, Larry wasn't around, so Terry took over, and
And how's your relationship with Larry?
basically since they've had my daughter, I've been nothing but kissing their butt in hopes to have my daughter back in my life again.
And because they've had her for how long now?
It will be 2 years in July.
And why do
or
they
June
have her?
15th. They've had her since I agreed with the judge to let him see her for 5 weeks in another state.
Yeah, but then how did that turn into 2 years?
Because of the allegations.
Right. So there must have been an investigation. Somebody said, we better keep her in this place because we don't want to send her back there.
Yes, yes.
So there must have been something that probably made you look not so good, right?
Well, it's whatever they've been telling her to say,
Yeah, but there's a little physical evidence, though, too. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, if a doctor's stating something happened to her,
How does a kid get like the shit Steve's talking about? I don't want to say what it is, but like, how does that even happen?
Did you drop her in the condition of having just, filthy, not giving her really anything for a 5-week stay? She's starving, so she's eating out of a garbage can?
well, let me tell you like this. I asked Larry, what do you want me to bring with her for your visit? He said, just bring her socks and underwear and whatever she wants to bring. We have everything else. I said, okay. So that's what I did. And then they used that.
See, right there, okay, and this is just me, okay? I'm not judging you. But what mom is going to say, okay, you tell me what to give my daughter? Most moms are like, no, you're going to have this, and that, right?
You're gonna have that bag packed. I agree.
I mean, and my point is, my daughter will go visit my mother-in-law, and my wife packs a bag and makes sure my daughter has everything she needs. And I have the greatest mother-in-law in the world. She's a fantastic woman, but we don't leave it up to her to decide what my daughter needs. Like, we're her parents. We make sure she has what she
Well,
needs.
I was hoping that maybe he was actually going to be a father and have
But you
provided
can't
everything.
hope. That's the thing. You can't hope with your children.
Well, yeah. That's
right?
true.
You can't hope.
Well, you learn the hard way,
But the point is, if your child is in the position where she has head lice, she's starving, she has nothing for a 5-week visit, then,
Well, let me say this. My daughter, before she got out of school, she came home with head lice once, and we treated her. And then she went back to school. The nurse checked her, and she was cleared. Okay. Every kid, these things come up when you have kids.
How did you find out that your daughter was being sexually assaulted? Or
Through them.
accused? Okay. What did you ever ask Terry? Did he touch your daughter?
I asked him to his face. He said no, of course, and I know in my heart he didn't do it.
Right. And his relationship with their children are?
Perfect. He stepped in as the perfect parent.
What exactly were you told that your daughter said that Terry did to her?
She never told me directly. It's whatever Larry and Angela had stated. They had stated that he had raped her.
I mean, you can't lie. That's a pretty hard thing to ignore, bro. Like, that's really hard. Like, she should have kicked him to the curb when she heard that.
That I couldn't.
Did you go to the right DA's office? Because I know this is,
Yeah.
your child is in two different states
Yes,
here.
I went to, because it happened in the county we're living in, supposedly. They're the county that would prosecute. So
Yeah, but they didn't do the investigation, right? Because the investigation
It's
was
another
once
state.
they got right.
Yeah.
So
Well, when they had arrested Terry, and he was in jail for 3 days, before he could even see a judge, they released him.
your daughter drew pictures of her abuse, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
Well, she drew pictures of it happening in a 2-story house. We currently live in a 3-bedroom modular home. She's living in a 2-story house where she's at now.
Let's meet your ex, Larry.
You chose the right man over my daughter.
You know that?
You
know he
sit there.
didn't do
No,
nothing
you
to our
sit there.
baby.
When my
You're
daughter's in the
just
hospital,
accusing him.
dying. My daughter's
My
dying.
baby is
And you
innocent.
sit there and let it
You're putting
happen
her through
with a
all of this.
rapist.
He
Regardless.
didn't do
Look at the
nothing to
dates.
her, and you know
You
that. You're
knew
a
it.
piece
Knew
of
it was
for
going
being
on.
there.
That's why I got custody.
I don't care what you say. You know he didn't do nothing to her.
You sit there.
You're a piece of You're up here
Since
lying.
she's a daughter's mama's girl?
Yeah,
Why
she
didn't you
is.
call her the last 6
She
months?
is. You told me I couldn't talk to
No,
her because of the
no, I
allegations.
never. You know what? In fact,
you
what
should
I
talk to
did-
your wife then. You're not smart enough
No.
to put all
Yeah,
together.
that's
But it
fucked
doesn't
up.
matter. It's being done. My daughter's being protected.
Straight up.
Yeah, by what? A psychopath?
By me.
By
She's
you and
in
your
my
wife.
care.
By a psychopath.
My
Both
care.
of you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
At what point did your daughter talk to you and say something horrific was happening?
She
to her?
didn't. She came to my wife
She went to your
and
wife.
talked to her.
Okay. As her father, what do you believe happened?
I believe she was being raped. She wasn't being molested. She was being raped
By who?
in their house.
By her, in
Jesus.
her house.
Yes. I wasn't the one who mentioned her fiance's name. My daughter was.
She believes if it did happen, it happened under your house.
Well, if you look at the results that we sent in, the doctor's results, they said she had very extensive damage and tissue,
Right.
scars,
Where they could determine that it happened.
and they did.
Yeah, that
And it was
happened
within a
previously.
matter of 30 days.
And
of-
what's happening with the investigation now, the authorities? How come nobody's been arrested in this case?
Well, in California, where she lives, they said they needed more evidence.
Right. I mean, he
So
was
we gave-
arrested.
we gave it.
He was arrested. He was
Yeah.
released.
And they said, and the reason why he was released, because we asked, hey, why'd you release this rapo? What's going on? Well, we need more evidence. So we sent it. So as of right now, it is going on.
It's
and
still-
they
they're
they
still
need
going.
more evidence, which they got, and they're doing their investigation.
Do you believe Terry is guilty of abusing your daughter?
Yeah.
You do. Did you abuse your daughter?
No.
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 And if he fails, obviously, this, I guess, would help you in some way continue an investigation into getting some type of justice for your daughter. All right, let's bring, and he's your fiance, right?
Yes, that's right.
Let's meet Terry.
Boo! Bitch ass nigga! Boo!
What the hell's wrong with you?
Look the black security guard. Get back, get back.
She ain't your daughter.
Yes, she is. You've never
She's
been there
someone
for.
you can lay with.
I've always
She's not
been
your
there.
daughter. She ain't your daughter. Get that
Been
picture
there.
out
He
your wallet,
provided
too.
She is
everything.
my daughter.
No. No.
You're the one that
Man, that boy looked like an alien hybrid.
feels her. I've been there all her life. You never did nothing for her.
And he's right too, and you know it.
You've never done nothing.
You did nothing until
Yeah.
she came
when
in.
I
your
stepped
life.
in
I'm
her
doing it
life,
now.
when you got
I'm
in there,
protecting her now, ain't
you're
I?
jealous
Oh, I'm jealous?
that you can't ever be a father like me, you piece of.
So when he picks up his daughter, you heard, I'm sure you were listening backstage, that the daughter had lice in the hair, just not in a condition we want a young child to be in, dirty, malnutrition.
Steve, my
not
old lady
fed.
had given her a bath before she went. Carried her out to her car.
To make sure
What
that
about
they
smoking
had
pot in
She
the
didn't
car
get
with her?
dirty.
What about smoking marijuana in the car with her? When
I
you're
s-
fighting with your old lady going down the street with my daughter in the back, coming to drop me off when there's a blunt wrap that falls out of the van.
So you made
Oh,
that
blunt
story
wrap?
because you
Yeah,
saw a
That's
blunt
a
wrap on the
paper.
ground?
Yeah. Oh,
You
but
may
you
have
got
that
this.
story.
I got a card, huh?
How do you know she was in the car when I was smoking, Larry?
Because you dropped her off.
Do you believe
I
that-
could have stopped and smoked, Larry.
Yeah, boo, bitch ass nigga.
the key word there being could have. Do you believe that that the young girl was sexually abused? So I mean, I'm gonna say.
I pray to
I'm
God she hasn't, Steve. I pray to God, Steve.
gonna say it one time just so I don't keep repeating it because it's a horrific crime.
I believe if
But he
something
doesn't-
happened, it
he's saying
happened
it's-
in his household.
He's saying they're not even molested. That the little girl was raped. Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't molested. She was raped.
Right. But you are being accused of this, and
Yes, I am.
You were arrested for. A
I
very
did
short
3
time.
days in jail for it. They let me go. I went to the DA's office the next day. Then me and my old lady went just about a week ago to the DA's.
Why do you think you're being accused?
Why? Because this whatever he is jealous over my daughter loving me more than him.
Do you think
He's
he's
been doing her
coaching her?
diabetes shots
Do
every
you
day.
think he's coaching her?
Yes.
I'm asking him.
I hope he's coaching her and nothing happened to her because I don't know what I'm going to do, Larry. I don't. And
I know what I'm gonna
I'll go
do.
to prison, buddy, for the rest of my life to protect.
How dare you
Yeah,
accuse me
yeah.
that my husband
I don't
touched
give
her
a You're a
every
sick
day?
bitch.
You
That's
haven't
what you
talked to
are.
her in 6 months. You
told me not to talk to her.
I took her and you told me not to
And you
talk to her.
listened?
Investigation.
Any reason? Maybe you're jealous that your husband was her. You're making this up. You're lying about this. Did you coach her to say this?
I didn't coach her to say anything, Steve. I think everybody should know that the child we're talking about is old now.
Okay, but
she
we-
was when she came to our home.
But we can't say that. So and I said, this is concerning a very young girl.
She's not capable by her age.
Right.
Of even if I were to tell her this stuff happened, to go time and time and
And
time
you
again
brought
and tell
documentation
all
that
these
proved
officials.
that,
Yes, I brought you
something-
CPS reports.
Well, I mean, you
DA
guys could have done
reports,
it.
doctor's
They could have
reports.
done it, but it was done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely done.
And we didn't say he did
Any
it.
chance your
She
husband did it?
Man, that
Any
boy
chance
look.
your husband did it?
No.
That boy is
That's
interesting.
the thing. We never said he did it. Our daughter came to us and counseling and said he did it.
But they're saying that you're coaching her to say this.
She
Yeah.
didn't tell us.
Well,
she
it'll
told
come
her
out.
therapist during an intensive therapy session with a professional who does this every day. She played the scene out. She did it in a castle. She showed what position Terry was in, what position she was in, and where her mother was laying on the bed.
Then
with
why the
Dad.
hell's it a two-story house she's showing it in?
It wasn't a two-story
Where-
house.
where-
She
where
was
did
playing
you
a
I've seen the
castle.
pictures.
No.
They showed them to me.
Back up. Where did you live?
Okay, then how come she's saying she forgets the house we live in now? How could she remember that house?
Why she want us to send her pictures?
Because of her age. Because of her age. And actually, she throws away pictures because she can't stand to look at your face. It
Probably
gives her
because
pleasure.
I can't stand looking at your ugly face.
Man, this dude he gotta be from like fucking Planet Nebula or something, bro.
Hey, this isn't about me.
Yeah.
It's about our daughter.
I want to say this only
not about
because
who's ugly.
I think it's important. The fact
you're
that
no
child
Terry in a
didn't
picker.
draw the exact house that happened, that to me means nothing in his case. What means something to me, though, is that there was a doctor examination. They found tears, scarring, a disease. That is what's important here, and somebody did it. Somebody did do that. So I don't give a damn about how she drew a picture and it was 2 stories.
I don't give a damn either. I just give a damn about her safety.
Well, now we're going to find out. Angela, you came here, and I'll just say I could be wrong, but when I listened to you on the tape that you made, I think that I'm hearing a very concerned woman about a young child.
Yes.
I feel sincerity in your comments, the way you stated it, and so I just, I believe that you're telling the truth, but I could be wrong. We asked you, have you coached your stepdaughter to say Terry sexually abused her? You answered no, and the results for your lie detector test is you told the truth.
Good job. Good job.
Larry, you came here, took a lie detector test, and we asked you, have you ever had any sexual physical contact with your daughter? And you replied no. Have you ever coached your daughter to say that Terry sexually abused her? He answered no. And the results for both questions came back the same, and it came back that Larry, have you ever coached your daughter to say that Terry sexually abused her? He answered no. And the results for both questions came back the same, and it came back that Larry told the truth.
Straight up. Straight up. He ain't bucking to the roof no more. He quiet.
It had to have happened. Somebody did it.
Larry, babe,
Then who did it?
Larry, don't stoop
And
to
you
his
want to
level
call me a
like a dirtbag like him.
That's my daughter.
Come on.
And she will get justice.
Straight up. Shit got my nerves bad.
As I stated, this isn't a case of everybody on stage telling the truth. Can't be. Somebody has to be lying. I'd be really concerned if I was one of you two. Only because they both passed. Something happened to this girl, and we're going to find out. We gave you lie detector test. This is the portion just about the neglect issues concerning your lie detector test, Angie. And did you say one at a time? Okay. Angie, we asked you, prior to Larry taking your daughter in 2013, did you treat her for head lice? You answered yes, and to that question you told the truth. Prior to Larry taking your daughter in June 2013, did you know that your daughter had MRSA? You said no. You told the truth. Did you know that your daughter had bed bug bites? You said no. And on that question, you did not tell the truth. We asked you, have you ever failed to feed your daughter adequate meals? You answered no, and you did not tell the truth.
Boo, bitch ass nigga. Alien hybrid looking
You know
ass.
what? On that portion, I'll say, I'll try to give you the benefit of the doubt and say, you know, bed bugs, you might have slept somewhere wrong. Maybe you didn't adequately feed your daughter. Maybe you had a tough time financially. Who knows? It's sad to think that you couldn't provide adequate meals for your daughter all the time. But that's kind of low on a totem pole of accusations here. You know? The real concern here was somebody raping this little girl.
Yeah.
All right, Terry, you came here and took a lie detector test. We asked you, have you ever sexually molested? You know what? Before I read this, if he were to fail, would you stay with him?
No.
Okay. Have you ever sexually molested Angie's daughter? We asked this of you, Terry. You answered no, and you did not tell the truth.
Boo, bitch ass nigga.
Honey, I swear to God I didn't.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I never touched her. That's honey, no. Honey, I never touched her. I swear to God, babe.
Man, that boy not even crying. Man, that boy a whole predator out here. Look at it. Predator exposed. Alien hybrids on Earth.
Okay. We
I
gave
never touched her, honey. I never touched her,
we
babe.
gave Terry this test not once, not twice.
I never touched her,
But 3
honey.
times.
No. I never touched my baby. Honey, I never touched her.
And Bob,
I never touched her, baby.
he failed 3 times. 3 times.
Yo.
Babe, I never touched her. Please, babe.
I know you need a minimum score.
Honey, I didn't touch her, baby.
Hold on. And,
That boy not
and
even
I would
Mr.
never
Detector,
touch her, baby.
A minimum
You know
score is
that,
a minus
love.
6, right?
Come on, I know that you.
Plus 6. So you filed for all 3 tests with the minus 6.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not,
I
unfortunately.
never touched my daughter, man. I
I
never did it, man.
want my daughter's
swear.
picture out of his wallet.
Yeah, okay.
I swear. Honey, I swear I didn't.
I want to know if she knew. That's what I want to know.